Welcome back. Day 4 of Storybook Summer Camp. We're so glad you're here. Well, how did you color outside of the lines yesterday? And do you still think that the sky is always blue? We have more colorful fun in store for you today, so let's get started.
So, what are you waiting for? Let's get started coloring outside the lines. Here's what you'll need from your list today. Your book, The Case of the Missing Chalk Drawings. Your notebook. Sidewalk chalk and compound word list. Doodle pad, paint sample cards, scissors, glue, and markers. White paper or plate, crayons, markers, and items of different colors.
Someone has been stealing the chalk's drawings. Will Sergeant Blue solve the case? We'll find out today in The Case of the Missing Chalk Drawings by Richard Byrne.
Hi friends, it's Mrs. Neal from Edison. I'm bringing you a great book today that we can enjoy during our summer camp together. This is called The Case of the Missing Chalk Drawings. It's by Richard Byrne. He's an English author, and because the title is The Case of, that's a clue that it's going to be a mystery that we have to solve. So let's find out what happens in The Case of the Missing Chalk Drawings. The Case of the Missing Chalk Drawings by Richard Byrne. And the dedication is for Ben and Ollie. The Chalks were having fun drawing when Mrs. Red called them in for lunch. Oh, I like their pictures. But when the Chalks came back from lunch, they were surprised to find all the flowers are gone. Oh, I wonder what happened to them. Do you see any clues there? I see some dust. The Chalks started a new drawing, but this time Mrs. Red also made a big red fence. That should keep the flowers safe while we go in for a story, she said. Do you think that's going to work? Let's find out. But it didn't. After story time, the flowers were gone. And so was the fence. Someone is stealing our drawings. I wonder who is stealing them. Oh, there's another clue here. Looks like some red dust. Sergeant Blue arrived to investigate and quickly noted some important evidence. The culprit is this tall and very dusty. Sergeant Blue rounded up some suspicious-looking characters. Too thin, too small, too pointy, too tall, too hairy. Please turn around. Who do you think it is? And he says, he's got a dusty red bottom. Oh my goodness. I think that's the clue. Case closed. But before Sergeant Blue could put the culprit in prison, the robber fled in a cloud of dust. The Chalks chased the robber, but they could not catch him. And I love the pattern of their chase. The Chalks were stumped. Fortunately, Sergeant Blue had a plan. I wonder what his plan is. It looks like he's drawing an arc. When the robber came upon a new drawing, he couldn't resist. Rainbow, here I come. Oh, but look at this. Look carefully at that rainbow because you might see some extra things. There's some people hiding. The Chalks suddenly leaped out from their hiding places. Robber, caught you! Oh, he looks surprised, doesn't he? The chalkboard eraser felt wrongly accused. I'm not a robber, I'm an eraser. You draw stuff and I erase it. Then you can draw more stuff. The Chalks felt very guilty. They had made a terrible mistake. Sergeant Blue knew how to make things right. They should all chase the eraser again. But this time, just for fun. Oh, I love it. It looks like a racetrack. And of course, they all come in first together. Great book. I'm so glad I was able to share that with you today.
Word work.
Today's project is Chalk Talk. I grabbed 2 colors of sidewalk chalk because today we're working with compound words, and compound words are 2 words put together to make a new word. I've already started with the word sidewalk. Next, I'm going to try the word bluebird. The first part is the word blue, and the second part is the word bird. They each have separate meanings by themselves, but when you put them together, it means something new. Don't feel like you have to stop there. I wanted to color outside the lines and add a little more, so I drew a picture. It's a pretty nice bluebird.
Making a collage, your neighborhood in shapes. Collage. A collage is a piece of artwork that's made from different pieces and snips of things. What can I use? Something colorful. Wait, how about paint samples? That's a great idea. I can cut them up into different shapes. Now, let me see. Here's a picture of the house across the street from where I live. I'm going to look at the shapes and think about this for a minute. I think I'm going to use these paint samples. Then I can cut them into different shapes according to what I see in the picture. I'll cut a big piece for the main house. I'll cut 2 triangles and some roof pieces. Now I'm going to put them together. I laid the first roof piece down. That looks good. And that little tiny piece that comes out, that'll work. Next, let's put on the triangles. Actually, this is starting to look really good. Now I'll put another roof piece on. I think maybe I did it. Let's look. The house and my house, they look sort of the same. Maybe you could do the same thing in your neighborhood. Look at the different buildings. Snip at the cards and piece them one by one to make a neighborhood collage. That would be really cool. Just another way to color outside the lines. How am I being mindful? Take 30 seconds every day to be mindful of something around you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's how I'm going to be mindful of my senses today. I'm going to notice first 5 things I can see. Then I'm going to notice 4 things that I can feel. Now I'll notice 3 things that I can hear. Then I'll notice 2 things that I can smell. And finally, I'll notice 1 thing I can taste. Wow, that felt great. So what's next? Oh.
everyone, it's Miss McKee. I'm so excited for you to hear my joke. It's definitely gonna make you laugh. Okay, here's my joke. Why did the crayon cry? The answer is because he was feeling blue. Well, that was so much fun. I'm so glad I got to see you today. It certainly made me...
It's full steam ahead with today's activity.
Hi friends, my name is Miss Christine and I work at WebTech. Since you guys are learning all about colors this week, I thought it would be fun to do an activity where you can explore colors that are all around you, either in your house or outside. Before you start, make sure that you have an adult or an older brother or sister to help you, and make sure you have permission from a parent or guardian, especially if you want to do this outside. What you'll need for this activity is a plain piece of white paper, crayons that are the color of the rainbow, and things that you find in your house or out in your yard. So first what you want to do is take either a crayon or a pencil and draw a line long ways right in half, and then you want to do 2 more lines that are going to be down your paper so that you have 6 different boxes. Then you're going to take your crayons and you're going to color in each square so that you end up with a paper that looks like this. You're going to have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Then what you're going to do is go around your yard or around your house and find objects that match each color. So for red, I found some leaves. For orange, I found a piece of sidewalk chalk. For yellow, I found dandelions. Green, I found grass. Blue, I found a Lego chair. And for purple, I found some flowers. So you can find things inside your house or outside of your house, or both. Once you're done, you can remove the pieces and you can do it all over again anytime you want. So make sure that you keep all of your items, your crayons and your papers, all neat and tidy in case you need them again for another activity this week. I hope you had a lot of fun exploring colors this way with me. Yep. Bye.
Thanks for joining us today for Storybook Summer Camp. We're so glad that you were here and we can't wait to see you back tomorrow. Don't forget that every time you answer a question on Google Classroom and join us for a Zoom call, you'll be entered to win a prize at the end of the week. I hope you find some ways to color outside of the lines today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Hope you had a good time. If you can, take a moment and fill out the survey listed below. And don't forget, there's a Zoom meeting every day at 11 o'clock where you can join your friends. Hope to see you there. The link is listed below. Goodbye.